And welcome back. I'm Empty. This is going to be Operation Persian Freedom Mission 3, New Digs. So we're going to start off with the video for this.
This morning at Al Dhafra Air Base in the UAE, we watched for 2 hours as scores of coalition aircraft took off in wave after wave. Fighter jets and bombers left fully loaded, then returned several hours later, their wings now empty of weapons. One came back with visible damage, but managed to land safely. No official word yet on the commencement of hostilities with Iran, but privately, sources are telling us, it's on, and we just kicked the door wide open. This is Andrew Parker for NG News, reporting from Abu Dhabi.
Okay, so that's going to be, that's the intro video for this. We're just going to go through these slides. Situation is kind of updated with us taking out those islands. So the initial stages, most notably 2 SA-10 batteries, were totally destroyed by Seed and Deed. Cool. So the air campaign is progressing. We still have Overlord and Darkstar out there along with Whiplash. No changes to ROE and spins. Scrolling down here, yep, we still have 9-line information and terminology. So now let's get into our mission summary. So we're going to be transiting from Al Dhafra Air Base to Al Minhad Air Base to the northern part of the UAE for this, which explains the new digs. So the entire squadron is tasked with takeoff at 1420, rendezvous at waypoint 1, and proceed direct to Al Minhad. Sweet. Pretty simple mission. For our knee boards, yeah, we don't have much changes here, so that's pretty much the intro brief. We can get right into the actual mission for this. And yep, I don't know why the knee board on here shows the previous mission, but yep, there's the current one, transit. Get power onto this real quick. There we go. This going, this. There we go. And we can go ahead and request startup.
Tower, Goodman 2-1 requesting startup.
Goodman 2-1, you're clear to start engines.
Sweet. Go ahead and get first engine started, get weapons going. It's faster, funnier.
Pull up, pull up.
We're closing up the cockpit, acknowledge, load. Close up. The system. Line, fast, boom, that's set. Just closing the canopy. There we go. Set that. Still got engine starting. Oh. There we go.
Goodman 1-1, Gunman 2-1. Go ahead, sir. You're behind schedule. What was the issue? Did the plane captain clear your aircraft okay? Yep, all clear, lead. Okay, good. Rest of the squadron is getting airborne as we speak. They're going to proceed straight to Al Minhad. Me and Mano are about a taxi. Get make yourself airborne in an RV at waypoint 1. The two of us will wait for you there. 2-1, contact me on the radio when you approach waypoint 1. I'll see you up there.
Okay.
2-1,
What's
copy.
that? Okay, take off rendezvous at waypoint 1. Cool. Let's go ahead and flip this into there. It should be 1.4, 7.2. Start getting the flash there. Good to go. And we can go ahead and flip that on. Engine starts done, so we can go ahead, boom, boom. And then bullseye there. Let's call for shock removal.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Go ahead, request taxi.
Tower, gunman 2-1, ready to taxi.
Gunman 2-1, permission to taxi. Right turn onto taxiway Alpha, then left turn onto Echo. Hold short runway 13 left.
So 1-3.
We tower right onto Alpha, left echo, hold 13 left.
Okay. There we go. Targeting pod. Back to that. Boom. There. There. And we are set, even though we were delayed. And daytime, we can go ahead and turn on our landing lights. And I caught up to him. Sweet. Okay. Now that we're here, go ahead and, yep. Ah, okay. Sorry, I'm fast forwarding this because I'm gonna have to wait for them to take off anyways as well. Sometimes the AI taxi is so slow.
Tower, gunman flight requesting takeoff.
Gunman, you are cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 13 left.
Tower, gunman 2-1, requesting takeoff.
Gunman, you are cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 13 left.
Clear for takeoff. 1-3 left. Okay. Airspeed's alive. 70 knots. Nose wheel's coming off. I'll just wait till 140 for final rotate. Or for rotate, not final. Rotate. Rotate. Gears coming up. Flaps coming up. And airborne. There we go. I'm gonna level off here, catch my speed back up, and I'll push ahead of him. There we go. And let's get the knee board up. And two set. Okay. I beat him to waypoint 6. Or, sorry, not waypoint 6, but to waypoint 1. I even beat his other wingman. So, if you guys were wanting to know, right about here, if I can hold it steady, this is fingertip formation right here. Right about there, that's fingertip. Oops, I just moved my whole throttle quadrant on myself.
2-1, approaching waypoint 1. Gunman 2-1, form on me. We're heading for waypoint 2 and a new home.
Shoot. He fucking cut the throttle on me. Holy hell. Jeez.
Flight, switch to monitor Overlord.
Who's lead?
Overlord, gunman flight airborne en route to El Minhad.
I plan to maintain Angels 17.
Jeez. That was ridiculous of a turn there. I'm assuming I was assuming he was
Steve, what do you think
lead,
about
but
leaving the big D already? I've barely finished unpacking.
I don't know. Let's break the fourth wall.
I think it makes perfect sense. Al Dafra seemed like a great idea when the mission designer planned this campaign. But in reality, it just makes the mission too long. Not all players have 3 hours to spend on a single mission. Less likely to need a tanker as well.
Yeah, that did break the fourth wall.
It seems our mission designer really doesn't like tanking. It's not that he can't do it, it's just that it will mess up the custom radio system with the stock radio voice and all.
Okay, that really did break the fourth wall. I have played this campaign before, but I was not expecting. I hadn't clicked on that response, so. How do I? Never mind. I don't know why it keeps cycling back and forth on who's who. Or somehow both flight lead? I don't know. That's also. I want to mess with this. So with the HUD. Who's it? I've never really. Oh. Oh, okay. Sweet. That's how you do it. There. I forgot how to slave the TDC. I don't use the TDC, so that's this in the HUD. I don't use it enough. It's just China aft short to bring it back.
Hey, Steve, did the boss tell you about his good news? No, he did not. Knock it off, Mono. Brass put him up for an award following his heroic action against that SA-6 battery. That's great news. Congratulations, sir.
Oh, there's the Ferrari.
Thanks, Steve. But I wasn't the only one there. The whole flight faced the same risk. But you let them in. It takes balls to go head on with the sound system, especially in a slow mover like the Hog. Well, the SA-6 crew were more awake than the SAM crew in Abu Musa. Yes, sir. They weren't exactly ready for us. Why? What happened? Well, after Gunman 2's initial run on the SA-15, we thought he was outdipped in an attempt to engage. So we reviewed the feed from the Reaper during debrief. The crew ain't even manning it. We have feed of them hopping in a vehicle and hightailing it to the tour. Dumb bastards. Didn't they hear there's a war on? Well, let's hope that all the enemy we face is to the same standard. I wouldn't count on it, especially as we start to encounter the IRGC.
Oh, shoot. Break out. I totally F'd that away. Too much closure. Oh yeah, they said that they were slowing down to 190. Jeez. That's why. Too much closure. God, I'm flying this at 190. Ugh. Sorry. Like, should have.
So, Mono, the boss and me were talking call signs the other day. You gonna tell me where yours came from? Good luck, Steve. We've all tried that.
Okay, now that's a little B.
That's something I never share.
That's BS because you can't keep a call sign if you don't tell the story. So that's not a real Air Force call sign.
Say that's one hell of a tall building in Dubai. Burj Khalifa at 2,722 feet tall, the tallest building in the world. You been reading books again, boss?
I don't. What formation position are you in, too?
Been out here for a while.
Or mono?
On the local knowledge.
Jeez. You are in like the weirdest position ever.
What's it used for? Financial sector? Hotel, apartments, offices, and tourism, I think. It has an observation deck on one of the top floors, but the views of the city are amazing. Jesus, Steve, the views are already amazing from up here. Fair enough, fair enough. There's a lot of traffic up here today. We must be really keeping the pressure up over Iran. Yeah, the tasking is pretty intense. Literally hundreds of targets being hit day and night. Shame we're missing out today. Rather be delivering freedom over Iran than delivering luggage. You'll see plenty of action soon enough. Might make you appreciate the easy missions. How long do you think the air war will go on for? The Desert Storm air campaign lasted over a month with more than 100,000 sorties flown. Now Iran's defenses are not as strong as Iraq's, but no, they'll be quick to crack. My good feeling is 1 to 2 weeks until Iran is softened up enough for the ground offensive. Hopefully we won't need much for the guns to mop up. You think air power alone will break the back of Iran's military? Hard to fight when you've no equipment, command and control, or logistics left.
How far out are we?
Estimated resolve are
Still
holding.
5 more
The
minutes?
IRGC is
Jeez.
estimated to be over 250,000 strong. It is ideologically motivated and prepared for asymmetric warfare. You know how much trouble the Iraq insurgency caused us. Now imagine 250,000 troops blending into the population. Troops that are not just committed to, but trained for that very mission. Insurgency. That's the nightmare scenario.
And seeing as this airfield
You think it'll go that way, boss?
is at
I don't
200
see how
feet
it doesn't.
AGL,
So the mission is to keep it
and we're
level.
at 16, so we need to get 16.7, so basically 16,000, so 20,
In Afghanistan.
or sorry,
Keep it smoked
32
out here.
miles for a nice easy descent. Jeez, we should have been down. We got a new conversation.
You think this time we'll actually find WMDs? Well, we know they've been used. The evidence from Ravar was pretty clear cut. Yeah, but we knew for sure that Saddam used them in Iraq. But we still came up short when we went looking for them. That's true, but a lot of time passed between when they were used and when we went looking.
Okay.
You think they'll try to use them against coalition forces? I think it's very unlikely. Iraq is never dead, and I don't see Iran daring either. Deploying WMDs against US troops, that's gonna get a pretty strong response. Yeah, I just don't see it happening.
So just fly in formation here. I'm kind of in like a non-standard formation because mono's in a weird spot too. Because ideally you want to line that leading edge of the wing right there up with that little triangle right there underneath the canopy. And then what you're doing is you're making for a... So for instance, I'm going to push to route real quick. Route position's a little bit further out using that same line right about there. There's the line. Okay, so now I'm on my line. Okay, and this is like close route, but route is where I can see both the vertical stabilizers, and I can be all the way out to 500 feet out. Now if I come in tight, I'm going to cause, and I'm still going to fly that line. So I need to come forward a bit. But what's going to happen is those vertical stabilizers, to tell my spacing, So I need to come in a little bit further. Getting a little bit ahead of line, so there. Correct my stack, line. And now you can see the vertical stabilizer has disappeared, so that's fingertip formation. We're flying really slow right now. That I don't want to be in fingertip. Don't know why we're flying so slow. Let's check this real quick. So, channel 3 is going to be for Minhad. There's a small little golf course there. I'm back to where Mono's at. I'm just floating around out here, aren't I? So, what are we doing? We're like getting over the airfield for like a drastic descent in? Nothing yet, jeez. What do I have? I do have combat mix loaded, so I can kill.
Right, push right into Minhad Tower.
We're gonna go 3 and boom. Reset.
Good man, 2-1 set. Minhad Tower, gunman 1 leading flight of 3, requesting permission to land. Gunman 1, please enter pattern Angels 5.
Ooh, we are coming in hot. Jeez. You just don't go boards, please. Because if he goes idle boards, then that gives me nothing to work with. But geez, this is going to be a long descent in.
Oh man, boss, we got an explosion. East end of the base. I see it, I see it. Oh god! Look, downtown. I see it. Stand by, gunman.
We're getting attacked.
Tower, this is gunman. What happened down there? We're not sure yet. We're still trying to establish that. Whoa, we just saw 2 more explosions in downtown Dubai, so I'm willing to bet it wasn't an accident.
Copy, Gunman. I'll pass it on. Can you continue to hold on current fuel?
Ethereum Tower, we will maintain Angels 5 in the pattern. Flight push radio to Overlord.
Oh, fuck. Jeez. That was spicy. I probably should have been on the outside of that, but... Or over here. Because that was weird. What they just did. That made no sense to me. That was back over our right. Like, should have gone to the right instead of the left. I don't know.
Go ahead, Gunman.
Overlord, we have a major explosion on the ground at Minhad and eyes on 2 more large fires in downtown Dubai. Strongly suspect this is a coordinated attack.
Copy, Gunman. Wait 1.
Sometimes AI gets you killed.
Gunman, what is your available force?
Overlord, we are 3 A-10s, cannon only, but all have targeting parts.
Copy, Gunman. Wait 1. Gunman, we want 1 A-10 at each location to provide overwatch and support. Whiplash is coordinating with ground forces. Contact them when in position.
Overlord, Gunman copies all. Boss, what do they think we're going to achieve over a city with nothing but a cannon? Keep calm, Mono. Our TTPs will be useful to those on the ground. Okay, Gunman, you heard the orders. Mono, you take the Southern Blast, I'll take the one at the Burj Khalifa. Steve, you stay here and cover Al Minhad. Contact Whiplash, they'll connect you to the ground forces. I'll see you on the ground. Boss, where are we landing? We'll see. I'll get to it.
Okay, contact Whiplash, channel 10, or Fox Mike.
Whiplash, this is Gunman 2-1 on station Al Minhad.
Cap, Gunman 2-1, stand by. We're trying to find you the correct frequency. Stand by. Gunman 2-1, your laser on the ground is on FM 30.4. Make contact with them directly.
Al Minhad, this is Gunman 2-1 on station Angels 5. Al Minhad, this is Gunman 2-1 on station Angels 5. Does anyone read me?
Should also just be talking to Minhad Tower.
Whiplash, that freak is dead. No response. 7. Copy, Whiplash.
Here we go. I hit the spacebar.
Minhad, this is Command 2-1 in orbit, Angels 5, ready to spot. What do you need? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Whiplash, Gunman 2-1 again. Still no joy.
Stand by, Gunman 2-1.
Let's see where that explosion was. So there's the Patriots.
Gunman 2-1, we've made contact with Captain Taylor of the base security force. He's off frequency 31.8.
Okay, Whiplash. 31.8. This is Gunman 2-1. Captain Taylor, do you copy?
Come on.
Gunman 2-1,
There we go.
Captain, I wasn't expecting to hear another British voice. You with the regiment?
Yeah, we're part of the base's force protection. Got 1-4 squadron here.
We've got
Well, good to hear, Captain. What's your status down there?
C-130s.
Explosives around the east gate. We took heavy casualties over there. Base is on full alert, but we've got a lot going on managing the situation over there.
Captain, are you aware there were 2 more attacks in Dubai at the same time?
I just heard.
Okay, Captain. What do you need from me?
Let's go ahead.
Use another pair of eyes on the base perimeter. Given the coordinated attacks, we consider there might be a secondary attack.
Finishing fencing
I'll
in.
hold my orbit above the base. I have a lightning pod on board and can look closer at any potential hostiles.
Sounds good, Gunman 2-1. Keep the channel open. Call out anything suspicious you see. I'll contact you if you have any specific requests.
this time.
Copy, Gunman 2-1.
Okay. I'm gonna get at higher elevation or altitude right now, because that'll help with surveying, looking down a little bit better. Probably get to 8 or 9,000. Nope, stop there. Clouds at 8,000, so we're gonna go, or bottom of clouds are 8,000. 7,500, put us there. Investigate truck at north fence. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Taylor, I have eyes on a civilian vehicle. It's stopped by the perimeter fence on the northern side of the base, around 2,000 feet from the western end of the runway.
Copy, Gunman 2-1. Checking it out now.
Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, during these campaigns you can get some clues by what the next F-10 sequence is. We're gonna go ahead and mark a point. So investigate 1, store that. We're gonna have this there. Not see anything on the south side right now. Escape men. Let's see here.
Taylor, I see a large number of armed men on the south perimeter, east of the south gate. They belong to you.
Stand by, Gunman 2-1.
South perimeter.
Gunman 2-1, they belong to me. Good spotlight.
Is that them? Nope, I'm not seeing them. Okay. I saw. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. So those guys were. Okay. Still not seeing those infantry. The vehicle still over here? It's gone away.
Captain, all clear at this time.
Okay.
Copy, Gunman 2-1. Gunman 2-1, our sentries have just spotted a heavy vehicle pulling onto the main road east of the base. It's a covered Land Rover style vehicle.
Stand by, acquiring visual. Okay, I have eyes on the truck.
Okay, Gunman, keep watching. Try and identify the cargo if you can. We don't know if this is legit or another attack. You have the best view, Gunman 2-1. If you call it as hostile, we will engage.
Can you not stop the vehicle and check it out?
That's a no-go, Gunman 2-1. The last truck we stopped exploded. We need you to make the call.
Is this type of vehicle expected on the base?
Yeah, they're delivering those all the time. So it could be packed full of explosives or full of toilet paper.
Great. Gunman 2-1 copies.
Okay, it halted there. Attack. How come I don't have a queue? Dude. There's another vehicle. I shot at it. It didn't blow it up though. I would have told them to attack it, but for some odd reason my like ability to tell them to kill it went away. Okay, let's just... why...
Command 2-1, base is taking modifier. Stand by. Stand by. Command 2-1, we have incoming mortifier. We think it's coming from the small orchard south of the base.
Eyes on.
I need eyes on it now. Let me know what you can see. If you struggle to locate the target, I can try and talk you onto it.
I've got eyes on. There we go.
Captain, I have tally on the mortar position. 5 armed fighters present.
Copy, Command 2-1. Are you able to handle that
Leave it to me, Captain. I see RPGs in the tree line and a lot of open ground between you and them. Your men will be heading into an ambush. I'll engage with 30 Mike. Send your lads in on my signal.
Copy, Command 2-1. Awaiting your signal.
Go. So they got man pads over there. Good to know. Going back in. That's bull. I was preemptively flaring. You shouldn't be able to get a hit on. Up, no damage.
Captain, the mortar is out of action. Send in your team to secure the area.
Copy. Thanks for the assist, 2-1. I think we're under control here now. Thanks for the support. Look me up later. I owe you a pint.
Okay. Let's see.
2-1 to command 1-1. Go ahead, 2-1. We had 2 more attacks over here. All quiet now, though. Copy, 2-1. Nothing more happening in Dubai. I have RTB with Gunman 3. Contact the tower and land at Minhad. Minhad, this is Gunman 2-1 requesting permission to land.
Gunman 2-1, you are cleared for immediate landing, runway 09.
Okay, 09.
Are we happy it's safe down there? Here's only word today.
I do not want to go further that way, so let's just crank this thing in. Get that. Oh. So I am side slipping it like a boss here. Because I'm wanting to stay over the field. We're going to land half or a quarter of the way down. So we stay more directly over the field for this. Continuing down.
Altitude, altitude.
Kicking it out. Letting it come down. Still have full brakes in, speed brakes in. Let it level out and it's gonna want to kick up. There we go. There we go. Oh, fudge. There. Took some minor damage here from this one, but that's fighting. We'll get off onto the taxiway and then go ahead and exit out of the mission, see how we did. I don't think we did 100% on this one. The results. Here we go. And quit. Sorry for the sneeze there. Oh, nope, we did get a result of 100. Maybe it counted that as a kill since we hit it. I did get shot at. Oh, B1 shut down. Hit kill mortars, yeah. So 100% on the score. We did destroy 11 vehicles. Sweet. So very, very quick expedited takeoff out of here. And then we had to wait for them to taxi. Yeah, some weird things flying off the AI. I think I was supposed to be on the right wing. It didn't really say, so I kind of just, yeah. Kind of just flew there off the left wing, but then they did some shenanigans there. Oh, there's the explosion. Boom. And that was that weird break up there. And then, yeah. So now here's me circling overhead. So we had that north group there. I technically didn't find that. Yeah, there's that guy. That vehicle there. Driving in. I saw him once he stopped. And then I guess there was infantry somewhere over here as well. So a circle there. I guess this was the infantry. It was moving. And then there's that vehicle. So I thought that I was supposed to call out for them to shoot at it. I didn't see the menu. Then I saw him break there. I should have turned a little bit sooner and gone for the full guns kill, but I was holding off on a full gunshot because of how close he got to those guys. And that's when I shot. Manpad went active. I should have been shot by the manpad there, to be honest. But here's where come in, guns, guns, guns. Manpad missed. Manpad got hit and hit technically. Guns took out the manpad there as well with those gunshots. Doing some distant gunshots, getting those on, and then that was that quick landing from basically right over the top. Sweet. Again, comment if you guys have any questions. I'll try to answer in the comments, and then see you guys on the next mission.